Okay, I'm ready to fire my pieces. I'm going to show you how to fire them in a barbecue and in a trash can. So I've put some charcoal briquettes in here with a little lighter fluid, and I'm just going to go ahead and light it. Hopefully. What I want to do is to get some coals. The important thing is to go slow with these pieces. So here is the briquettes, and now I'm going to come over here to the trash can. Okay, so here's my pieces. They're very dry. I put them in the oven overnight to make sure they were completely dry. This is what we call bone dry. It's before they're bisque. All the water is evaporated out of them. Okay, I've put some paper in the trash can with some sticks, and I want to get a small fire, let it burn down before I put the pieces on there. Okay, there we go. Let that start. Okay, so I'm going to start, the briquettes are getting warm. So I'm going to put these other pieces on here and let those warm up. I have some pieces that fall apart, and I'm just going to go ahead and fire them. And as they get warm, as the pieces get warm, I'll move them closer to the hotter part, and then eventually put those in. Okay, these are really hot to the touch, so I'm just going to move them closer so they'll get a little hotter. Oops.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and set these in the fire now. They're very hot. We'll see what happens. Okay. Ooh, it's smoky. Ooh. Gets nice, huh? Just putting them on the pieces of wood here. Let it burn. Oops. Darn it. Oh well, that happens, you know, stuff happens. All right, we'll just keep going. Okay. I guess I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so we're just gonna let that burn.
Go ahead.
Ready? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this cow dung. I collected this cow dung along the road. I was on this little country road, and so it still has some moisture in it, so I think it will dampen the fire a bit. And then I'll put my pieces on top of that and see what happens. Ooh, smoky. Ooh. Okay, there's another piece of dung. Okay. Ooh. Okay, the fire's nice and hot. The pieces are in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on here with the vents open, just to see what happens. And then on the trash can, I'm gonna go ahead and cover this piece completely with this manure and see what happens. Okay. What I think will happen is that it will kind of smother the fire and turn that piece black. Okay, so it's been a couple hours and I just let it burn down, and now I'll pull it out and see what it's like. It's still a little bit warm, not too bad. Huh. Okay, well, that didn't change color there. Okay. This was the darker of the two. This was the mud puddle, which was a light brown to begin with. And then this one was the hiking trail clay, and that was dark to start with. So, and this also was, wow, a lot of soot. I'm gonna wash that and see what it looks like if I add a little water to it. That's it. Okay, I need my gloves because this wire is very hot. Okay, okay, this is the cow patties that I covered it with, and oh, interesting. It didn't, I was expecting it to be all black. Oh, look at how hot the fire is still. You can see the coals there. Now there's one more piece in here somewhere. The cow pot, everything has burned down really nicely. Here's the other piece. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm going to stick this one in water and see what happens, okay? That black one over here. I'm going to put this one in water and see. Ooh. That was very hot. Okay. Wow. So I think that the cow patty one got hotter than the barbecue, the trash can, but we'll just let that sit and dry and see it after it cools.